Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Teague. This is AutoJeff Reviews. Big day today because we're comparing every trim level of 2026 Honda CR-V Hybrid. And you see four of my friends here. That's right, we've got four different trim levels. Honda CR-V Hybrid. It gets fantastic gas mileage, it drives great, it gets good horsepower, and look at the space, especially in the second row. But we're gonna talk about differences between the features, technologies, safety, all that jazz. Let's kick it off with today's game show contestants. First one, we've got the Sport in Canyon River Blue. Next, we've got the Sport L in Meteorite Gray Metallic. How about the Sport Touring in Crystal Black Pearl? And last but certainly not least, this is the all-new TrailSport CR-V Hybrid in Ash Green Pearl. And I'm filming today thanks to Autopark Honda in Cary, North Carolina. They have a ton of inventory. This is just a sampling of what they've got. They have a whole entire backlot filled with Hondas. So check them out, autoparkhonda.com. First thing we'll do, like I like to do in my videos, is walk all the way around all four of them. How are we going to do that? Well, in a circle, or as close to circular as we can get, because we want to show off this Sport. You're going to find exterior features that are unique to this one. Same thing with the inside. The Sport L, nice profile there. I like it in gray. It's shining in the sun. This will have some differences, absolutely. And so will this one here. We've got the Sport Touring. This is the part that's going to be a little difficult because we're going into the sun. We'll do our best. Those are the three that you know and love and are used to. But this one is the new kid on the block. Oh, the right stuff. Does it have the right stuff like New Kids on the Block say? Maybe. TrailSport. So what's unique about it? I see badging. The front of it's definitely going to be a little unique. The wheels for sure. Very interesting. Now should we give you the interior first look? Is it time? Is it? Is it time? Today's video has a sponsor, and it's Sunheist Eyewear. Sunheist sunglasses. This one's called the Palm. Each one of these frames, styles, is named after a tree. And for every one that you buy, Sunheist will plant a tree. Really cool. These ones have great optics. I can see very clearly here, even in the bright sun. They're polarized, they can be. Also, you can give them your prescription, and they'll fit it into certain frames. They're great for men, for women, but most of all, they're great for the outdoors. Check out sunheist.com, and my code is from my first channel, AutoJeff20. So get your discount, go to sunheist.com, AutoJeff20. If you're new to the channel, the first thing I do is give an exterior walk around. The next thing we do is an interior first look, because I hate it when somebody says, hey, look at the front ends, but you don't know what the whole car looks like inside and outside first. So that's what we're gonna do. Fun, thorough reviews here at AutoJeff. This is the Sport. And so we're gonna see bigger all around screens across the board for 2026. Wireless charging pads standard on all trims. 2026 has some cool stuff. Wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, is that standard? We'll find out later in the video when we do our full interior tour. But this is the Sport, so pay attention to the interior. Sport L, I can tell it's already distinct from our friend Sport. The seating certainly looks different, doesn't it? Very interesting. What's going to be new? We're going to show interior differentiations. What makes it distinct? Why would you choose this one? And we're definitely going to talk about pricing for all four trims as well. Really interesting. I've got the seats laid back right here. So much legroom. How much? We'll find out later. Sport Touring. What makes a Touring a Touring? We'll find that out for sure. But first, we've got to get a picture, a lay of the land, the foundation for what Sport Touring is all about. Remember, this used to be the top of the food chain, the highest trim level in 2025, but not in 2026. Well, it's still the highest, but there's one that's maybe cooler. What do you think, Ash Green? First look at the TrailSport. We'll do it from this side so that the sun doesn't glare as much. What's unique about this one? Hey, we didn't know it was a hybrid. We do now. Just kidding. Now we know it's a TrailSport. We didn't, but we do now. Wait, we already knew that. Let's keep going to the back here. Something is distinct about this one. What could it be? And by the way, this is an interactive video. So if you see an interior that you like over one or two or three or four, or the outside or the front grille, the profile, the MPG, all that stuff, write it down in the comment section so that other people can know what to talk about. We need some starters here. It is really hot out here today, but I'm doing it for you guys, trying to help you decide. So if you like the video, please do me a favor. And if you haven't already, just click subscribe to AutoJeff Reviews, fun, thorough reviews. I appreciate it so much. When you talk about engine performance, this is going to be pretty easy because they're all consistently the same. 204 horsepower, 247 pound-feet of torque. So this has got some fly to it. It's got some low-end pushing power, torque power. This is a 2.0 liter four-cylinder engine with dual electric motors. Look for the strut system here. It's got soundproofing material, very organized engine bay. It just looks, frankly, very clean, which is nice to know. All 4 trim levels are going to have a 14.0 gallon fuel tank. The Sport L, and this Sport Touring are going to have 37 mpg combined, 40 in the city, 34 on the highway. Fuel door right here, whoosh, on the driver's side. This is the one that's going to be different. It averages 35 mpg, 38 in the city, 33 on the highway. They all have 4-wheel disc brakes, and they're all going to have McPherson struts in the front and multi-link rear suspension, which means nice, smooth straightaways, but they tighten up, more responsive handling and steering around corners, country curves, things like that. When we look at the front ends, there are going to be some subtle differences between these 3 right here, but this one will be noticeably different. First, let's compare the Sport against the Sport L. First of all, we've got this iconic 3-dimensional, whoa, gloss black grille. It has the Honda Sensing Suite, LED headlights, daytime running lights. Functional air flows through that slim little panel right there. It's got gloss black, matte color down below, and honeycomb down below. Very interesting. We'll check on this one just to see what the hood design looks like. This one also has radar technology and camera technology that we'll see right there with that little trapezoid. Sport L is going to look very, very similar. Has the LED headlights, daytime running lights, the functional air, the gloss black, the honeycomb. But look down here. It's got front parking sensors, which means it also has rear parking sensors. Really cool. How about the Canyon River Blue against Meteorite Gray? On the Sport Touring, you're going to see right away silver accents right here instead of the gloss black. It's got front parking sensors as well. This one comes with rain sensing wipers. So if that's important to you, my wiper blades. Gloss black there, camera technology, radar technology, basically all that jazz. This one here, the TrailSport, I've seen it in urban rock, I've seen it in black, and I've seen it in this ash green. All look basically stellar, spectacular. Turn signal indicator here, LED headlights, daytime running lights, functional airflow. Then we've got silver down here. Really interesting. I like it. And TrailSport badge. Does not have rain sensing wipers on this one. We're going to find out who has the better profile. Sport L, Sport Touring. Can you believe I'm doing this? Click like if you think I'm crazy. And TrailSport. Let's start with the Sport profile. Boy, does that look good in blue. Can you tell blue's my favorite color? These are 235/60 R18 tires. They're 18-inch, gloss black, 5-lug wheels. The fender treatments are about middle thickness, I'd say. Gloss black around here. Little spoiler that comes out here with matte black. Start to see those LED lights right there. Gloss black rails. Very interesting. Oh, and I do see a moonroof. So gloss black on the top and the bottom of the windows. It has auto lock and unlock on the front handles, which is nice. And then turn signal indicator, gloss black up here, matte black down there. Here's the blind spot monitoring system. Oh, very nice. We've got matte black down here as well. Woo! You didn't think somebody's going to get so excited about a profile. Sport L, get a good look at the Sport, and it's going to look so similar. Body color on the spoiler with matte black tip. Shark fin antenna here. Moonroof, gloss black on the top and bottoms, and then auto lock and unlock on the front, just like the Sport has. Here's the turn signal indicator. Notice that the mirror covers are the same. Blind spot information system there, matte black. Same matte black fender treatments there. Sport Touring is going to have different tire size. It's 235/55 R19, so that means they've jumped up to 19-inch gloss black, 5-lug pattern wheels. They're nice, they're just bigger. This one here has, look at that, ooh, body color with the black. Interesting, gloss black up here on the shark fin. That's cool. Hey, this is Touring. It's going to have some black accents. It has auto lock and unlock on the handles. Not on the back though. Matte black down below. Turn signal. Blind spot. So yes, the wheels and the gloss accents. And the TrailSport, you knew that wasn't going to be like the other ones. It's like Sesame Street. One of these kids is not like the other. One of these kids just isn't the same. They're unique. 235/60 R18 tires. They're metallic gray wheels. 18-inch wheels, has the same thickness for the fender treatments and the panels down below. Also, gloss black on the handles, gloss black on the mirror, blind spot, gloss black up here. Does have a moonroof. I see you there. Shark fin antenna is body colored. Black around the windows. Come to my window. So just which one do you get a better impression of so far? All right, folks, who has the best back end? I like big butts and I cannot lie. Those other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Man, the heat's really getting to my head. I'm singing, I'm dancing. What's wrong with me? AWD, remember you can get the Sport and the Sport L in front wheel drive or all wheel drive. It has exposed wiper here, the LED lights, swooping, swooping, swoop, there it is. And it's got the backup camera. We can open it up from right there. Sport in black, CRV in black, hybrid in blue. It has one exhaust port, but it looks like it has two, and then a silver bumper accent. Some might think of that as gray accent panel. So the Sport L, we see backup sensors here. It still has one exhaust port, two accent panels that make it look like it's two exhaust ports, backup sensors, Sport, CRV. If you notice, it doesn't say Sport L on it, so you have to kind of judge. Very nice. So you would know that this one is a Sport L because of the backup sensors this one doesn't have. These two are both only available in all-wheel drive, the Sport Touring and the TrailSport. See if we can knock these out at the same time here. It's got the hands-free power tailgate, so you just kick it and it opens like Beastie Boys. Kick it. All-wheel drive there, backup camera. You can open it from right there if you wanted to. CRV, Sport Touring. This one says Touring on it. It's got the backup sensors, one exhaust port, but this one is the hands-free. So you just kick it and that opens it. Interesting. CRV, hybrid, TrailSport. We're gonna check out the second row, Headroom and Legroom. I'm 5'8". This is all the way forward. And I'm kind of pinched right there, so let's move it back a little bit. Look at that. I can move it all the way back if I want to. That is very cool. 41 inches of rear seat legroom. That's tremendous. Let's listen to how sound this door is. Pretty solid here. I've got pocket, only one pocket right here. The floor is nearly flat, which is really nice. Look how big, how wide this opens up. So anybody of any size can get in, no problem at all. This one sits up kind of like a king's throne a little bit. It's a smaller seat, but it works. The seats are very comfortable for fabric seats. We're gonna start our interior tour with the driver's side. This is the Sport. So we have soft touch panel right here with the lighter stitching. Good accents right there. This is kind of like an industrial black accent. It's got CRV written here, bottle openings, excellent. I like that accent panel. Two-way lumbar support. How fast does this go up and down? That's actually pretty fast. It twists, it turns, it goes up. So we've got the black with the accent stitching. I like it. The moonroof right there. Let's test out the horn. I see a leather wrap steering wheel. Excellent. Here's how far the moonroof opens up. It opens up pretty much the whole way, but we're going to shut that just as quick. We're also going to look at the visibility that you can see in a CRV hybrid. It's pretty darn good. That's the third seatbelt that comes back. So it fits 5 people. Looks like we've got relatively soft touch right here. Good for armrests. Fits in about wrist, well, actually a little bit deeper than wrist deep, but it's a big storage compartment. The cups are pretty darn big, pretty deep. Here's what's going to be unique. 9-inch screen for everybody. Every trim level is going to have that, but the readout, the display is going to be a little bit different as we go through different ones. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Look at if I type in general settings. So this is displayed this way. We can change our volume. We can go this way, and we can connect our phones, do our radio source. Radio killed the radio star. Just kidding, video killed it. Here we go. Wireless charging pad. Everybody gets a wireless charging pad. You get a pad, and you get a pad, and you get a pad. USB-C, USB-C, 12-volt circular, different drive modes. Here's Econ mode, normal mode, and sport mode. Which do you want? It also has downhill assist control, electronic parking brake, and brake hold. This display across here, watch how it looks. We can go, I'm using the little touch dial on the steering wheel, all-wheel drive torque distribution. So it shows where torque is going, the front wheels, the back wheels. I don't know, but we're about to find that out. So that part is customizable right here on the left side. The Sport also has the manual dimmer, okay? Sunglass holder, absolutely. And it's got LED light, the SOS button. Does it have a slider though? That's important. It does have a light, but does it slide? It does, and it covers that window. To the window, to the wall. On the passenger side of Sport, we've got soft touch panel where the armrest would be. The air vents are kind of very well hidden in here, but it's got the grates as you'd expect. You see that on Accord, you see it on Civic. Very nice. It's got the metallic accent piece. Here's the glove box. Does it have? No, it does not have a pump. So it doesn't raise. It just has the bar that goes forward and backward. Good, solid bolstering on this particular one. That's the passenger side. What do we see in the Sport back seat? Well, soft touch panel here, big bottle opening, excellent. Comfortable seats. Like I said, you can see the padding right there. The headrest, it's, I'd say 65% firm, something like that. Pretty thick right here, thicker than I thought it was going to be. The bottle openings are deeper than I thought, and you could put your arm right here as well. That's probably 65 to 70% thick. One pocket, USB-Cs, and air vents. There it is. Here's the cargo space. It has a big square opening. That's excellent. So that's very nice to put things on the side. Look at all that room. That's pretty impressive. It's got a hook here, a light, excellent. All-weather mat, so that might be something you want to see. Haven't had my muffin yet, Matt. I guess that does not open up. I thought it might, so we could show some different things. This one, oh, that's the fix and go. 12-volt circular port. It's got a hook right here and top tethers for child safety seats. And this is what it looks like when the seats, they're pretty much 100% flat. That is excellent for stacking, letting your dog sit there to observe their kingdom. Boy, there's a lot of room. This is fantastic for cargo space. Interior tour time for Sport L. The first thing I see memory seats right there. That's fantastic. It's got the metallic, sort of glossy black right there, soft touch panel, and it has a bottle opening, and it goes up, down with its leather seats. So that's an upgrade from the Sport. Leather seating, that's important. The device works very quickly. Leather wrap steering wheel here. Let's do the horn. Oh, okay. Interesting. Easy to use controls. And this looks, but we can also go through gauges on, whoa, that is awesome. On the right-hand side as well. So I already like this 10.2-inch display. That's fantastic. It has paddle shifters that you see right here. So we can go through up and down through the dial. In the Sport L, I really like the seating material, the leather seats. Look at that right there. Very comfortable, very plush. See that? This is a formidable competitor in the small SUV segment for sure. It's got the same deep cup holders right here, storage bin. You can put your chapstick there. It's got the same drive modes, but they look a little bit different here. Snow, Econ, Normal, and Sport. So snow on this one. Excellent. Electronic parking brake hold. It has the same USB-Cs, wireless charging pad, because they all do. The dual temperature controls is very nice. Also heated seats on this one. And on this display, we go to the home. General settings. Does this look just like the Sport? Well, it is. So it's got that same system. Let's see if it's going to be the same or different when we get to that Grand Touring. So we just go through this one. I really want to change the bass, the mid, the treble. Bang the bass, turn up the treble. Might want to do that. I don't know. Look for auto dimming rear view mirror. Excellent. That's very cool. Sunglass holder here. It's got the same light that should be LED. The moonroof. And it's got, oh, the SOS button, the same light. Wish that was LED on both of those first two. That would be nice. So that's the Sport L. At least for the driver's side it is, because the passenger side has soft touch panel here, same accents, same air vents that go across, and they're blowing really cold right now. 9-inch screen, just like we saw on the other one. Oh, that's different. This one does not go up and down, but it does go forward and backward mechanically by power. And then we can do the back of the seat as well. So that's a huge bonus on our friend Sport L. Again, look how wide that door opens. Whoa, that is amazing. That might be something you'd look for if you're researching vehicles. Maybe that's important to you. So we show the big details, and we definitely show the little details as well. The last one was fabric. This one's going to be the much softer material. So the question is, are you interested in Sport, or do you want to upgrade to the Sport L? I guess that might depend on the pricing, but don't worry, we're getting to that. It's got one seat pocket, not two, air, USB-Cs right there, and there's the dash. And the cargo area in the Sport L, I just want to show you, it's the same layout as before on the Sport. On the Sport Touring, let's get this interior started in here. Whoa, memory seats, excellent. It's got a driver attention monitor as well, which I think is excellent and super cool. Rear cross traffic monitor, leather seating, very comfortable here. It's got the leather wrap steering wheel, gloss black accents all the way down on the steering wheel. They're all gonna be the same here. Heated steering wheel, excellent. 10.2-inch driver monitor. We saw that on the Sport L. And also this one is very different. We'll get to that in a second. Ooh, it comes with DJI mics. Try DJI mics. They work for AutoJeff. Drive modes, electronic parking brake holder, has the wireless charging pad with a phone on it. Maybe it comes with the phone. Heated seats there. You can see one of them is on. I don't know why. Wait a minute. What's this? A Bose sound system? That's right. The Sport Touring has Bose speakers, 12 of them. Premium sound. We'll even see some in the very back. This one here is definitely going to look a little bit different. We've got a new display so we can slide. You can do it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Vehicle settings. So now we've got icons to show our safety features, different conveniences. Hands-free power tailgate. That's fantastic. Has the Google built in. Oh, this is just a really nice system. I love it. Fine, we can do the Google Maps too. It has the auto-dimming rear view mirror, sunglass holder, excellent. It's got the lights. And you know it's going to have the slider with a light here on the visor. Gloss black on the passenger side for Sport Touring. Excellent. More gloss black. Of course, we got that big screen there. This one does not go up and down. But of course, it does go forward and backward. Sport Touring in the back seat. Gloss black. Soft touch on the armrest right here. Great. It's got one panel, not two. They don't need two. Why would we need two? Maybe because we have two people in the back here. It's got latches for child safety seats, and the armrest very comfortable and chunky. You'll find USB-Cs, air vents, and this is what Sport Touring looks like. Of course, this one has the hands-free power liftgate on Sport Touring. This one, oh, interesting. It's got the Bose speakers, so we're not going to have a little bit of storage back there, but instead we got a kick-in sound system. That's a good trade-off, I would say, wouldn't you? What about the TrailSport? Is this any different on the inside? It has matte black over here around. We saw it gloss on the Sport Touring. Soft touch panel there. They all say CRV in case you forgot what you're driving here. This goes up, down, but if you notice, it's fabric seats. TrailSport icon, we've got black with orange, going Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I'm fine with Cincinnati Bengals. They're due. Their offense is incredible. Let's see if their defense holds up this year. But again, the only time I want to see them is in the Super Bowl with the Detroit Lions. 10.2-inch display, rear cross traffic monitor, driver attention alert. This one right here, we've got orange with the black. And a nice deep compartment here. Cup holders, yes, different drive modes. Look for snow mode, econ, normal, and sport. This one's going to have heated seats, dual temperature controls. Ding, 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 ding. Just like that, wireless charging pad on TrailSport, USB-Cs and 12-volt circular. I love the pad there. And if you notice, it's got a little bit of lights down in there, some illumination perhaps, some ambient lighting. This one has the same system as the Sport and the Sport L. See that? But it'll all have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for sure. But it doesn't have the fancy one like on the Sport Touring. This one has the manual dimmer. I thought on a TrailSport they would probably have the auto dimming rear view mirror. That's just a thought of mine. It has the moonroof though. Sunglass holder, lights, SOS, and it's got the slider function with the light. The TrailSport in the back. Okay, very nice, great visibility like they all have because it's the same. But I like the seat pattern here. It's a different pattern on the seat insert than it is on the sides. So that's kind of nice. Nice armrest right here, really chunky. And I think that would be very comfortable. I wonder if you've tried the TrailSport and what do you think? Would you get this one or the more traditional CR-V hybrid? Does not have hands-free, but it's got the power liftgate, and unlike the Sport Touring, it doesn't have speaker system here. So it's got extra storage room, the tie downs, the lights, top tethers, all that jazz. Which one do you like? Let's go through the window sticker here. CR-V Hybrid Sport. If you notice, this is the all-wheel drive, and this one's going to be 37.1. Go through sport features here, just so you can see what's standard. My suggestion is if you want to stop, feel free to stop the video, or you can even make me really happy and play the video a second time. This has 6-speaker system, not the 12 Bose speakers like you see in the Sport Touring. More features coming around here. We've got the Honda Sensing Suite, so let's look at those as we go down. It's coming. Very nice. Even traffic jam assist on the Sport model. That's impressive. 38.5. This one's available at Autopark Honda. Go to autoparkhonda.com. Here's the fuel mileage. 37 combined. 40 in the city. That's huge. 34 on the highway. This is the Sport L. Come over here and we can see if we see any other standard features. These first two columns are going to be standard features on all of them, just because they are what they are. Right from the factory, no extras, no upgrades. Holla. And then Honda Sensing should look about the same there. This one is going to be all-wheel drive, 40,225. Of course, it'll be less if you get the front-wheel drive on either Sport or Sport L. Autoparkhonda.com. Fuel mileage, the same as the Sport, 37 combined. Fantastic. How about the Sport Touring? This one's going to have some more upgrades on it. Crystal black. You know, they can never name a paint color either just this is blue, this is red, this is black. No, it's got to be crystal black pearl, Canyon River blue, and I love it. So just go through these standard features. Lots of extra upgrades on this one. Look how far down this column goes. Love those 19-inch alloy wheels, the Honda Sensing Suite. Going strong here. This one's 42,250, and remember, this one's only available in all-wheel drive. With delivery, puts it at 43,600. Go to autoparkhonda.com. A lot of inventory there. Same fuel mileage as well. CR-V Hybrid, the TrailSport, ash green. Excellent. So this one will be a little bit different. Just stop the video when you want to see more about TrailSport, because it's here. I think I ought to put chapters in this particular video because there's so much material. I wonder if that'll help people get around to where they need to. I might try that. Normally I don't do that, but I think this time I should. So these are some things you can see because it's the TrailSport. 38.8 on this one, so it's less than some of the other ones. Ash green has an extra paint charge. That pearlescent paint. Check out all the inventory at autoparkhonda.com. Here's the fuel mileage. This is the one that goes down a little bit. 38 in the city, 33 on the highway, 35 combined. Thanks for watching, everybody. Which one wins for you? Do you want the Sport L, Sport Touring, or do you want the TrailSport? I don't know. It's going to be a tough decision. Remember to try Sunheist sunglasses. They're sunheist.com right here, and go to code ToyotaJeff20. Remember to use Autopark Honda for all your North Carolina Honda needs. Go to autoparkhonda.com. They have a ton of inventory. And if you'd like more Honda content, be sure to click on my Honda playlist. All my playlists are broken down by manufacturer, so pick a favorite brand, find it on the playlist, and happy watching. Thanks again for subscribing.